Um, I think I need to weigh the the level of risk in taking a position that has quotas with, a team that's hitting their quotas 40% of the time. There's a lot of risk there. I could lose my job. It's a reality. So I have to look at the reality of that. Compared with, my desire to.
Good question. So let me ask you, how successful is the company in selling their product? Is it a product that's
Very.
They're very good. Okay.
Yes.
So there's no reason for them to be at 40% quota then, right?
Well, yeah, I think that was just last quarter, but generally they're very good. It was the first quarter we had not hit our goals, I think, in a year and a half.
Okay, good. So if you got good people you'd be working with, is it a strong sales force?
Yeah, pretty good people. Yeah. But, I've been warned that there has been a little bit of turnover, and part of that is people not meeting quotas. And, I don't want to jump out of the fire and out of the pot and into the fire, whatever that means. Getting away from some things that I don't like about my current role to get into something else that's equally bad, but just something new bad.
So what I'm hearing is this fear of quotas. You keep repeating quotas, and accountability related to that really frightens you.
Yeah, if I didn't have that number hanging over me, I probably would hit my numbers all the time. It's just like I don't perform well under that kind of negative pressure.
Well, welcome to the human race. We all do. And that's the situation, because when you have number-driven stuff, it's designed to cultivate fear. And it's the fear when you have a number that you have to meet, but they're not talking about the vision. They're not orienting you to what's the possibility here and getting you into the possibility, as opposed to, see, that would open you. Visioning opens you to the possibility. Number focused, you're going to hit the number, focuses you into fear and contracts you. So literally, the challenge for you is to not get seduced and hooked into the number quota thing, and look at the broader vision of what is, and this is what George Donald was talking about, the broader vision of what is it we're trying to get to here as a sales organization? How are we doing it as a team? And what's the vision of what success looks like for us that's bigger than the number? And for you to have that vision and hold that vision and have that conversation to what, because it's out of the vision that you guys will hit the number. If there isn't a clear vision at that higher level, you're at more jeopardy. If not, if people are just anxious about hitting the number, they're not likely to hit it, actually. So to actually invite that conversation around what success looks like and what is our vision for that among the people you'd be working with, I think would be critical to you feeling the comfort level it's going to be scary.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. How long have you been working for this organization?
Only about 10 months now.
Okay. So you're a newbie. Okay. So you're new on it. So, so, okay. It's scary.
Yeah.
And so what are you getting for yourself in terms of the thoughts of this move for you, or this possibility?
A much greater income potential, and I know what I want it to be. I want it to be an effective stepping stone to becoming a sales engineer, where I'm building on my current skills. But I'm seeing that I think right where I'm at is where I'm going to be building those skills more. But my income is, it's essentially capped,
So which will have you able to make the bigger difference and serve people more?
I'm glad you asked that question, because right at the moment it would be in the customer success and of course the sales engineer position, but there's not one open right now. So I'm trying to make the right move to get me there. And the answer to your question is right where I'm at, to be honest. I mean, there are parts of the job that I don't think I'm very good at. And I like to focus on my strengths rather than try to fix my weaknesses. But maybe overall it's a better idea to stay put until what I really want is on the table.
Got it. Well, I was under the impression you had an opening on the sales engineer. It's not. So what position would you be?
There is, but it's a senior sales engineer position. in healthcare, which I have a lot of healthcare experience, but I've never been a sales engineer. So that's somewhat of a long shot for me. And I'm just positioning myself so that the next,
Got it.
position and role that's open that, is a good fit, I'm the top contender.
Got it. So I think your response to George Donald's questions was real. Thanks, George Donald. That was a great question. And what I'm
Yes.
hearing is you've got an opportunity to continue to serve and develop your skill set. You've only been there 10 months
Mhm.
and really take that to another level. And you let your people know what I'm moving toward is I want to be in a senior level engineer, sales engineer position within the next year to 18 months max. And you start making that clear, start talking to people about it. They'll respect you for building your skill set. And the fact is customer success is probably one of the best sales roles in the company, because that's where your referrals come from. And
Yep.
that's where your add-on sales come from. So you will be serving the sales and the organization well in that role. So I got it now. Thank you for that. That's what it sounds like you're actually sitting right now.
Thank
That-
you.
Does that fit?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Now I have just so much more clarity. That's the clarity I needed. In fact, I have to have this conversation today with, with my boss. So you guys are amazing. Thank
Great.
you.
Okay, good luck with that. That sounds great.
Fantastic.